All right, everybody, welcome to the Read Aloud for Ecosystem Quiz. There's 20 questions here, so let's get right at it. Just a quick reminder, though, don't forget to mark your answers on your paper, but you're going to need to bubble them on your bubble sheet, so pay close attention when you do that. Okay, so going to start with each question. Feel free to stop, rewind if you need to. Number one, which of the following best describes an ecosystem? A group of similar organisms. B, a community of living organisms interacting with their physical environment. C, a single species living in a specific area. Or D, the total number of organisms in a habitat. Question 2. What term refers to the living components of an ecosystem? A, abiotic factors. B, biotic factors. C, energy sources. Or D, nutrient cycles. Number 3. Which of the following is an example of an abiotic factor? A, trees. B, animals. C, water. D, bacteria. Question 4. What role does a consumer play in an ecosystem? A, it produces its own food. B, it breaks down organic material. C, it eats other organisms for energy. D, it provides shelter for the other organisms. Question 5. Which of the following is an example of a producer? A, a lion. B, a mushroom. C, a rabbit. D, a sunflower. And question number 6. Decomposers are important in an ecosystem because they A, produce energy through photosynthesis. B, consume other organisms. C, break down dead material and recycle nutrients. D, compete with producers for sunlight. All right, move to the next page. Number 7. In an energy pyramid, which level typically has the most energy? A, producers. B, primary consumers. C, secondary consumers. D, tertiary consumers. Question 8. What is the relationship between a predator and its prey? A, the predator consumes the prey for energy. B, the predator is harmed by the prey. C, the predator protects. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. C, the prey protects the predator. D, the predator and the prey coexist without interactions. All right, let's pick it back up. Number 9. Which of the following best describes a parasite? A, an organism that lives independently. B, an organism that benefits at the expense of another organism. C, an organism that produces its own food. D, an organism that decomposes dead material. Question 10. In the context of ecology, what is a host? A, an organism that is harmed by a parasite. B, an organism that provides energy to a producer? C, an organism that produces its own food? Or D, an organism that competes with others for resources? Question 11. What is humus? A, a type of plant. B, organic material formed from decomposed organisms. C, a mineral found in soil. Or D, a type of water source? Question number 12. Topsoil is crucial for plant growth because it A, contains the highest concentration of minerals. B, is the deepest layer of soil. C, provides nutrients and supports root systems. Or D, is made entirely of rocks. Question 13. What defines a population in ecological terms? A, the different species in a community. B, the physical environment where organisms live. C, the total number of organisms in an ecosystem. D, a group of individuals of the same species living in a specific area. All right, next page. Question 14 reads, a community in an ecosystem includes A, only the plants. B, only animals. C, all the different species that interact in a specific area. D, the abiotic factors of the environment. Question 15. What is a habitat? A, the role an organism plays in its environment. B, the physical environment where an organism lives. C, the total number of organisms in a community. D, the energy flow in an ecosystem. Question 16. Which term describes the specific role or function of an organism in its environment? A, habitat. B, niche. C, population. D, community. Question 17. Heterotrophs are organisms that A, produce their own food. B, consume other organisms for energy. C, live in extreme environments. Or D, decompose organic materials. Question 18. Autotrophs are essential to ecosystems because they A, produce energy through photosynthesis or chemosynthesis. B, consume other organisms. C, break down dead material. Or D, compete for resources through photosynthesis or chemosynthesis. Question number 19. Which of the following statements about energy flow in an ecosystem is true? A, energy is created and destroyed in ecosystems. B, energy flows from consumer to producers. C, energy flows from producers to consumers. Or D, energy is only transferred through decomposers. Question 20. What is the primary source of energy for most ecosystems? A, water. B, soil. C, sunlight. D, wind. Okay, you'll also find that I have an essay question for you to answer, so let's go ahead and look at that. Again, don't forget to put your name and your period. I'll read the essay. If you need to rewind and listen to it again, make sure you get all of the information included in your essay. It's okay to draw pictures and put labels, but I also need you to write a few sentences. For this essay, please keep in mind that there are 639,000 kilocalories of energy. Okay, so that's the first fact you need to remember for your essay. That's going to be important. Using this information, you should be able to create a chart showing each level of the trophic pyramid and the amount of energy present at each level. Again, please refer back to the total amount that I told you was present in that ecosystem. You need to explain the trophic levels of an ecosystem. Pay close attention to explain the rule of 10%. Also explain how that applies to each trophic level. Again, referring back to the total amount of energy I've told you is in the system of this ecosystem. And lastly, provide an explanation about each trophic level. Use words in your essay that identify heterotrophs, autotrophs, carnivores, omnivores, herbivores, decomposers, primary consumers, secondary consumers, and finally tertiary consumers. So again, you're going to make a chart. You're going to keep in mind there's this much energy. You're going to explain the trophic levels of the ecosystem, paying attention to the rule of 10% and how that applies to each trophic level. And don't forget your vocabulary. Draw me a picture, add labels, and use a few sentences to explain your work. Good luck, everybody. Hope you do well on your test. I can't wait to grade them and see how you did. Bye.